When you remount a cylinder head, look, that's a used Polini one. It's black, wasn't cleaned yet, and if you look at these surfaces here, sealing surfaces, they don't really have even stripe marks. All of the heads out of the box are not really tight. You do have to do the following thing. You have to take flat surface, a wooden board is fine. Then you take sandpaper. Then just put some lube on it. Then you take the hat and you just twist it. You sandpaper it. You do it around and around and around about. And what you also do then is you pull it one side to the other, then you twist it, pull it again. Why is that? That's the even stripe mark test. Put force all over the head. What do you see here? Let me get the paper. You see now that the head, it gets these stripe marks, you see? In one direction. If this would be uneven, you don't have the stripe marks everywhere. So this is the check, the control. If you have stripe marks everywhere, then the whole surface is flat of this sealing surface, and that's what we need. So let's continue a bit. Around, around, and around, and then like this. And that was it. You don't need to do more with this head. Yeah, of course you can remove the black stuff, but you see now? These even marks everywhere. That's what we want. And how do you mount a cylinder head? You put additionally some sealing mass on it, just a little bit. You then clean it out from the inside. So if it's squeezed outside. Then you mount the head and you use a torque key. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what was it with M7? It was 12, 13. And yeah, use a torque key that they are even, tight, with the same torque, and that the cylinder doesn't get bent. Because, you know, the cylinder head, of course, pushes down the cylinder. Yeah. Every time you mount a cylinder head, sandpaper it. Even new out of the box, they are not tight. But when mounted properly like that and sandpapered, they are tied with this simple method. Oh yeah, glass plate, whatever, forget it. Take a wooden board, it's fine. Doing this for decades, wood is fine enough. Cheers guys, see ya. There's something special about the PX200 cylinder head. They do have these additional 4 beams, and in my experience, before you don't remove these or lower them with the refs, you can do it, or you can do it with the miller. Just make them way smaller and then sandpaper this sealing surface of the head, and the head will be tight. But as long as these 4 beams are here and not touched originally, this head is never gonna be tight. And I mean, original engines, yeah, Pulsar, they had nothing special. Most of them have it. It works. It is a tractor engine, but it's not good at all. Because you see they're also pretty high, and when the head gets hot, cast material, it expands, and this doesn't work very well when you have these 4 beams. You remove them, then sandpaper it, and you're good. it will be tight. Of course, use sealing mats for it, and everything will be fine. Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna sandpaper it again after removing these beams. See ya. Cheers, guys. Another thing you could also do, should do, is top of the cylinder where the cylinder head sits. Also sandpaper it with the same method. Put it down, push it down, twist it, turn it, pull it, push it. It's also kind of a cleaning. You will get even marks here. This will also ensure that it is gonna be tight with the sandpapered cylinder head. Mounting the cylinder head. Cylinder has a seal. Nevertheless, we can use a little bit of sealing mask to fix the seal. Just a little bit. Is everything clean here? It is. We do have 8 screws here, 4 bigger ones for the cylinder bolts and 4, that's nice, long screw nuts are in the package, and the other ones are in bus. Longer ones for the smaller holes here. Let's put the cylinder head on. The next thing we need is the M7 stuff, and as this is too small for the fingers, put in a screwdriver and let it drop. This is good, and now the other 4 screws. And the other 4 screws. Very good. Cylinder is mounted.
Bist du deppert? Ein Biest!
Sorry, ja.
Bist du deppert, ist das